Hello guys, myself Sajjani Krishna. I am from BTech PhD third year, and today we're going to discuss about launching a private Windows server, private subnet on using AWS with local machine, and it we're going to implement Bastion Host, which is known as a jump server, and let's set up and routing and various security groups, and then come to AWS console. Let's open VPC, which is a virtual private node, and VPC. Now let's create a new VPC. Use something like public root. Yeah, let's keep it as all default. And now creating VPC. VPS is creating successfully now. Yeah, after VPC now let's view VPC, and VPC is created successfully now. Now let's go to the next subnets. And let's create a subnet, guys. First of all, let's create this default we have created already. Let's give it as a name, something like public subnet. Yeah, and this name, let's give it as a 10.0.0.0 hash 24. And after it, let's enable all, and let's create VPC. Subnet has been created successfully, and now let's create private subnet apart from public. Let's give it as the same. Let's create private. Time zone is our visualize, and let's keep it as an area Mumbai 10.0.0.0/24. Let's give it as in, and in it we don't have to give the public subnet, so we have to remit it. Now let's create a subnet, guys. Subnet has been created successfully now, and now let's go to subnets. We can view on the both of the subnets which we have created now, and let's go to the root table, and let's create public root now. Sorry. First of all, let's go to internet gateway, guys. Internet gateway, let's create a new internet gateway, just like my project UCC, something like. And now let's create internet gateway, guys. Okay, let's delete one internet gateway. Now let's create a new one, like my project UCC. Let's create internet gateway, and internet gateway has been created successfully now. And let's attach to VPC now. You can be seen available VPC here, and VPC has been attached successfully now. Now it's clear. And let's go to the root tables. In it, let's create a public and private root tables now. Let's give it as the same name, guys. Yeah. And now another root table has been created successfully. So let's create other root also. create other routable guys. Like private, let's view it as the same. And let's create a new root table. And in it, we don't have to queue to the no internet routes for it. So now let's put the root. Local is the issue. We can use unit, right? Or let's go for it. This is the one which I have created now. So let's create this. Go to it and let's do internet gateway something like that gateway and the network interface in view. This view is not local only. Yeah, okay. And now it remains same only now. So now let's go to the EC2 in it. Now let's launch an instance here. First of all, we have to open just the command on Linux only using T3 or T2 micro and do SSH to my IP. We have to do it here. So that's been done successfully. We have to use the Windows something like yeah. Name has been given successfully now. Maybe public and we have to disable here. So go do it disabling here. And here we have to give an .mk file only. Let's create an instance where .mk file has been created successfully and let's go to a launch instance which has been created successfully now. And after it now, let's go to the launch Bastion instance too. Prepare the launch Bastion instance. And let's do something like or something like of it. And in it, let's give name as Amazon Linux. Previously, we have to do the Windows Linux. Let's give this Amazon Linux guys. Mm, .mk file we have to give it here. And IP, now we have to give my IP here. Okay. Brigade we have to enable here, so there's no much needed on it. Bastion, we create a new instance of it, which has been created successfully now. Let's go to it and let's see instances which are running. Let's terminate it. Windows we have created now. Let's create a new instance in it. Which has been shut down successfully now. Let's create a new instance, guys. use something like Windows, use a Microsoft Windows Office. After all, key file is group empty file now. In it, we have to disable the IP address too. Just disable it. And after all, now let's launch an instance. Yes, instance has been upgraded successfully now. Now we can see in the both of the instances which we are running. So status has been checking successfully. So we have to wait some time to run them also. So after all, let's go to the EC2 instance, just like in a Windows server. In it, we have to connect to the RDP. So connect to it and connect to the RDP client and to need to get password something like we have to decrypt. So we have to wait for some time too. So after all, we can be seeing something like an of it. So let's open terminal, guys. It or let's open to the SSH. .py file. So .pem 3389. Here we have to give in a private IP of this. So we have to give the private IP address of this to GL successfully now 3889 EC2. Now we have to give the best on public IP. So uh, it's open here. Here, let's go to the. We have to give this public IP address. Public IP has been given successfully now. So we have to give a nice now. Yeah, it went to the went to it successfully now. So now let's go to the space or MSTS, and we have to connect to it 3389 localhost which we are seeing here. So this has been creating successfully. So in administrator of the password, so we have to open it. Windows server which you have event so instances. The RDB client. Let's get password here. This is password. Precision. Let's give it system.com and let's create here. Give this file password and given successfully now. Now we have to open this and it's successfully connecting, configuring it. You can also see here, right? Administrator opened and off, and it is successfully connected and opened also. So I think for it is done. Thank you, guys.